Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Capricorns for the week starting September 5th, 2016. And if you'd like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. And thank you for those who subscribe already. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you guys for your likes, your shares, your comments, all of your private messages. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well. And now, my Capricorns, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. So let's see what we have in the past position this week. We have the King of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, definitely. I feel like, there's definitely a wish that came true, or that you're on the verge of accessing something that you deeply wanted. That could have been it could be a family, and now you have a new member of your family. It could be love for you. It could be a passion. It could be anything because Capricorn has this deep desires. They want something, so deeply that they're really, they want to do what is necessary in the right way. As Saturn require them to be very disciplined in their approach. The King of Cups. It could also be for some of my Capricorns, those of you that are healers. You're in your element. You're in demand right now. There's a lot of energy. It's good that I see this for you, the King of Cups, because yes, there's a lot of energy in Virgo. The Sun is in Virgo, which is for you, my Capricorn, your ninth house. So ninth house is a house of higher learning and foreign travel and foreign settlement, things of that nature. Okay? And so having the King of Cups here for some of my Capricorn, there's definitely something settling in terms of your stability. Okay, it could be just in who you are. Maybe now you came to touch with your inner self, where you're able to say, well, this is how I want to approach life right now, and I'm gonna do what best is required for me to do in that situation, or what's best for me. There's a deep decision that is making you feel so content, this week for you, my Capricorn, is the energy around. And let's see what we have in the present position for you this week. You have the Page of Pentacles, looking in the future, which is good. So with that, you want to build yourself, from the ground up. I mean, Saturn in the 12th house it's an interesting placement. Some people say it's worse that Saturn is in the third house. But for you, my Capricorn, it will be nothing because Saturn is your ruler, so it doesn't affect you the same way. But still, the Saturn in your 12th house is, you have to release a few things about yourself, a few ideas, and just, allow to see, things or life for what it is. So there's a few things that you have to release, okay? The 12th house is the last placement of the soul, okay? So this is where we release everything before we get born. Well, in the first house. But normally the 12th house that's it. It's the ending. So with you, you're releasing a few things that was not good for you. And you're, with that, embarking with new one. So maybe there's some of you have the thought of doing something in terms of creating some stability for you in your future. It could be in, going to school. It could be in teaching others. Maybe you want to start your business and you're willing to start from the beginning. There's definitely an investment in yourself that you want to do. You have a project, a goal. And that's good because, water and earth make things grow. So with you feeling in your element, where you're receiving your desires are just being cultivated. It's not just about work. It's about your dreams. It's about renewing with your inner self. And now that you have that, you're able to evolve your mind in different direction. And some of my Capricorns will want to, start a business, a second business, maybe just a project on the side. It could be investing themselves in philanthropy, because sometimes Pentacles is not just about money, it's about time. When you give time or you receive time, or you'd certainly become a resource, a valuable resource for other people. Maybe some of you will want to do that, or you're looking at it, maybe you want to travel. There's the beginning of a new project. Well, it shows that it'll give you a certain amount of security, which is ultimately what you need, my Capricorn. So if there's opportunities, I'll trust that you'll jump on it. And let's see what we have in the outcome position for you this week. The Tower. So, with that, understand that there will be a full moon in, actually, is it a full moon? Yes, it's a full moon. A full moon in Pisces in your third house coming up the next few days. This is in the outcome position. A full moon is an ending of something. A culmination. Third house is, is extended family, is communication, is neighbor, is short travel. There's something here that, like I said, the 12th house is the ending also. In order for you to become brand new, there's a few things that you need to release. The 12th house is a hidden fear, hidden karma. It's a very karmic placement, okay? But it's also where we do our self-undoing behavior. So if you want to have a different approach, you want to, you have a different goal in your life, maybe now, yes, you're going to have a different approach. You're going to have to change also yourself. And the change is coming. Saturn's going to be making you working really hard when it'll be in your first house. But I'm just letting you know, as this week unfold that, you may have, this disruption when you see you have a certain way of doing things and you're receiving obstacles or you're blocked and it doesn't work and it's more work, or there's things happening, you don't know what it is, but obviously you're being, there's some opposition. You'll feel that. Don't, here it's, it's for you to look at it and say, it's that the best choice I'm making. Am I being honest with myself? Because there's a King of Cups is there. Am I being honest with myself? Am I ready? Because there's a few things you're going to have to let go. And Capricorns, the foundation, they're so attached to their family or to the people they know for a long time, and they get attached, even if it's from a distance. They get attached to, to people really strongly, okay? Because the 7th house is a house of home, so they have this love for the home, and like I said, the people that are friends or just like family. So it's hard to release something. Because, everything becomes a certain way attached, or an attachment for them. But it could be required for you this week, my Capricorns. I'm going to end this reading here. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, send you lots of kisses. I love you.